Yeah, welcome. We listen to a lot of your freestyle. We listen to a lot of your
Right.
songs. They are amazing, and you have a very unique way of rapping, very unique way of singing. And we're glad to have you
Thank
here
you.
to share a lot
Thank you.
with us, about you, about your song. So, when did you start singing? When did this passion start coming up with you?
Okay, so I think I've always had this, but I actually started, exhibiting it when I was in high school. That was about in 2008.
All right.
Then yeah, but I started doing music or I started rapping professionally in 2018. So I've been doing it for a while, but professionally in about 2018. Yeah.
I see. I see. So,
Yeah.
from 2018 until now, how many songs have you put out, actually?
I can't really count because I've been I've worked on numerous projects, like personal projects to features and like other collaborations basically. So
Uh,
there's like I have a lot of music out if you check on the streaming platforms.
yeah, I checked as well. I saw a lot of collaboration, a lot of mixtapes, and
Yeah,
that's you collaborate with who? Good.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
those collaborations you had, who were there with? Yeah. Your friends or
Yeah. So with the collaborations, like most of them have been with my colleagues in the industry. I've worked with some people from Nigeria as well. Like there's a guy, some of the upcoming artists in Nigeria. I've worked with some of the upcoming artists in Nigeria. I've worked with some of the guys here in Ghana and some of the mainstream guys here in Ghana, the top guys, like our mainstream guys like Jeso, Papi
oh,
Kojo. So yeah, so I've been working with a variety of people, like basically.
that's good. So what are the challenges you
Yeah,
faced, with this? Do you face challenges that is hindering you, from reaching your full potential? What are those challenges?
definitely. Definitely. There have been, I mean, working as an independent artist, like there have been certain challenges, like with regards to financing and promotion, because sometimes we don't have I don't know the right word to use, but let me say the capacity, right? The
Yeah,
capacity to push to levels that maybe record labels will be able to push, when it comes to like the promotion of the music. So I think that's been like one of the main challenges,
yeah.
and sometimes access, like access to certain uh,
Yep.
equipments,
Yeah.
yeah, basically. But I think besides that, like for an independent artist, I've been able to do a few things, but I mean, we're still trying to get there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and you're getting there fast, I can tell. No,
Ah,
really, you're getting there fast because everything you put out there good, and if anyone listens to it, they like it. They want to get to know you so much more better, and definitely you're getting there fast. And then that
yeah,
freestyle, the freestyle you made, the one I posted about, it was unique. Did you have a song
yeah.
freestyle, or was it just the freestyle one?
Okay, so what happened with the particular one you posted was, I don't know if you know about this World MC ciphers from the US. So it's actually based in the US.
Okay.
During the pandemic, they decided to engage like artists or rappers from other countries. So I was contacted by one of their representatives here in Ghana, and
Oh,
then they put that together. So yeah, so that was just a cipher, but from Ghana, like for their platform. Yeah, so it wasn't a song. I was contacted by a rep from World MC Africa, Team
okay.
Backpack, and they put that together, and that's
Oh,
that's how it came about.
oh, I see. So the cipher, how did you do? What was the response from them, from that cipher?
It's actually one of the best ones I've been on. The response was amazing. The
Yeah.
responses were amazing, like from different parts of the world, like and here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's actually kind of lifted my image, among like my peers, and then because it obviously the potential is there. So you know, yeah, it's been amazing for me, like basically.
So currently, do you earn from music? Is music like a primary source right now for you? Do you make money from it, or do you do it on the side? What is music to you right now? Is it full time? Is it full time,
Well,
part time?
well, I would say it's for me personally, it's not just a hobby. It's something that it's a profession. I view it as a profession. So
Exactly.
it's something that yeah, I would definitely want to make a living off. But due to the unavailability of systems or the way that systems function over here,
Yeah.
we're not able to gain as much from like
Yep.
making music on this side. Yeah, so I do other things. I do other things on the side. I wouldn't
Side, yeah.
say I do music on the side. I do other things.
So, what do you intend to achieve in music right now? What do you intend to achieve?
Well, I think for me right now, the most important thing is being able to put myself out there because I'm still growing as an artist. I'm still trying to garner a following, like
Yeah.
uh, like my like fans, like basically like a core following, right?
Yes.
And for me, music is not just something I enjoy doing. It's an outlet of sorts for me. It's a platform that I use to address certain issues. So besides making fun music or making enjoyable like raps, I like to engage in social commentary. So there are certain like songs that I've used to touch on issues
Yeah.
that are uh, that are occurring or that are going on within like social spaces.
Yeah. I
You know,
understand.
so yeah, yeah. So like basically for now I'm trying to grow my following and then like my fan base and
Yeah.
then also grow as an artist, then from there we're trying to take it to the world basically.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. That's cool.
yeah.
You look up to, which artists do you look up to? Who, like your role? Which,
uh yeah, that is usually a tough question, not because I don't have someone or people that I look up to, but there's too many of them.
yeah.
I have like yeah, I have so many influences, like because I listen to like different, like several genres of music, and
Yeah.
I've over the years I've like picked different elements or different aspects of my craft from
Yeah.
these artists.
Yeah.
But
So
if I were to speak on people or artists that I look up to from my country, that would definitely be. I don't know if you know about Manifest, Mensa Music of FOK and Boys, definitely Sarkodie. You know,
he's good.
you know
Yeah.
about Sarkodie, right?
He's good. He respect.
Yes,
He's really good. I wanted to send
yes,
one of his one of the song from Nasty C to Sakode. That was a kind of a diss. I wanted to send it to you
yeah,
yesterday. That
yeah,
was
yeah.
that,
I
that
I
was
I
amazing.
listened. Yeah,
That
I
was
listened to that.
that was
I've actually followed.
yeah.
Yeah, I've actually followed that whole like situation for a while, so
Oh,
I'll kind of abreast with it. Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
No, the way Nasty C was calm. He was calm when he made that song. I was thinking, this is what music. He was in that space. The space was all about
yeah,
him.
yeah,
The space was all about
yep,
him.
yep,
He was in the spirit, with the music, something like that.
yeah.
So Saturday is good as well. Yeah, it's good. So who do you consider your biggest role model? Like who is that person? That every day you wake up when you make your music, you feel like yeah, I'm going to be here someday. Who is that?
Uh, okay, so that would have to be. Unfortunately, it's not someone. It's not a fellow countryman.
Yeah,
It's not a fellow countryman. It's actually I look up to one of the artists I look up to the most is J. Cole because of the
yeah.
way he raps.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
like his stuff. That's one of my favorite artists like ever,
uh,
basically. So,
yeah.
yeah,
J. Cole is okay. He is really really okay too. Okay, that's good to
yeah,
know. That's good to know.
yeah.
So have you had any difficulty at any time, that a struggle that really you feel like I don't want to continue with music anymore? It's so frustrating. Right? Have you ever had that thought before? What was that?
Definitely, definitely. So I mean, earlier I mentioned that I don't like to say I do music on the side. I do other things on the side, right?
Yeah,
For
true.
the music to be able to support the music.
Yeah,
But like I mentioned earlier, as an independent artist, sometimes it gets tough, when you have to like you make music. Because I mean making the music is the easiest part of the job. When
yeah,
you're done, you have to make like shoot a video, promote
yeah,
the music, all of that. So it can get like really tedious for me, as an artist. That's like as an indie artist, like that's trying to do everything on my own. And then at times you're like, you know
mhm.
what, this is too much. This is too much to handle. So
So,
yeah. But
so,
I think it's just part of it's part of the journey, right? And
yes.
then we
So,
always bounce back from that. So
what you mean that it gets to affect your time for your other jobs. So
yeah, yeah.
I see. So that's the place where it gets you so bad, and you don't feel
Yes.
don't feel it there. I see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, it does.
Is there any opportunity that you have ever had? You had that opportunity, it came through, but you didn't want to jump on it. Maybe for some reason you felt like you didn't want to go on it, and later, and today you regret not hopping on that opportunity. Do you have any experience of such?
Okay, well, I think there's one, but it's not so much as me not wanting to do it, but I
Okay.
had an opportunity to work with a company on music for an ad in Canada. I
Okay.
think that was about in 20 either in 2021 or 2020. I don't quite remember,
Okay.
but something came up something came up, and then I missed that opportunity. And till this day, whenever I think about it, I kind of regret it. But I
Yeah.
mean, hey, we look forward to the good things in life, not what has happened in the past. So,
Yeah.
you
True.
know,
True. But then
better things to come.
yeah, more opportunities will come anyways. So if
Yeah, yeah.
if you have an opportunity to feature any music artist right now, which music artist would that be? Mm,
Right now,
yeah. Let's say
right now,
you're given the access to choose pick an artist, and feature that artist immediately. Which artist would that be?
hey, I definitely go with a Nigerian artist. I'd
Which,
go with one of the big three, either David or Burna Boy or
see,
Whiskey.
Whiskey, Davido, blah, blah, blah. Oh,
Yes,
they
yeah,
are the
I
giants,
either one of these three. Yeah,
they are the three giants right now. Okay. Oh well.
yeah.
So out of these three, who do you love more? Who will you really want to work with more? Because you must choose one from them. You can't just list them. One of
that
them.
that is tough, but I think that that is really tough because I love all of them the same, you know. But if I were to make a choice, if I
Yeah,
were to just pick one, I think I would go with Whiskey.
I said it. OBO fans are not in Ghana.
Oh, oh no, there's so many OBO fans in Ghana. I'm personally an OBO fan,
Okay.
but Whiskey is more, yeah, Whiskey is more my,
He has a groove. He has a groove. It's not something personal, I, like most
I
people.
feel you.
Yeah. Like most
Yeah,
people it's personal, OBO is OBO,
yeah,
whiskey is whiskey. Whiskey has that charisma. He's there,
yeah,
and he can push things
yeah,
out, something like that. So,
yeah,
there are lots of upcoming artists out there, not just you, and they are
yeah,
struggling the same way you're struggling. They are fighting to make a name for themselves, come out, and
yeah,
they are
yeah,
they, they're about to give up too. So, what advice will you give to these upcoming artists so that they can hold on, something like that?
Well, for me, I think that, you know, feeling as if you're failing at what you're doing is a part of the process. There are times where the reality of things might not match up with your expectations.
Yeah,
You might have expectations, and then things might not go the way you want to, and it's a part of the process. I think that is an opportunity to learn.
yeah,
So whenever you feel like you need to take, I mean, you can take a break from doing the work, but you can take a break from exerting yourself, and
yeah.
then learning, like learning other stuff, like bettering yourself in the background, like in the back, till you're ready to come back again. But one thing that you should never do is give up. Like, you can't give up on the craft, on the hustle. It's a part of the journey, it's a part of the process. So no matter what happens, you keep coming back, and then, you know, yeah,
So,
basically. So don't give up.
okay. So, we listen to your music. You know, we listen.
Yeah.
Conversation, right? Yeah. We listen to this song, and it has a vibe to it, It has a type of vibe I felt that I have heard before, but I couldn't just,
Right.
the vibe was there, so it's very nice and a lot of stories behind it. So, what's the inspiration behind that song?
So I think I need to make a little clarification on that. Conversation is not my song. It's a song that I was featured on.
Yes.
So yeah, I was featured on Conversations, and I think the whole concept or the whole idea behind Conversations is that if we're not having a discussion about how to get to the money or how to be successful or how to make it, I'm we're just not interested in the conversation if it's not business, if it's not goal oriented, it's not goal
Yes.
directed. We're not
Yeah,
interested in the
exactly.
conversation. Like basically, yeah.
you know, just share with the audience, what your goal is like for this year, what songs they should expect from you, and just say something about yourself and give an introduction so they know the reason behind you, why you're singing, what's behind you, what's the passion. Share something out.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, to everyone that's watching or everyone that's listening, my name is Kojo Trip. I'm a rap artist. I'm a hip hop artist from Ghana. Yeah, I've been doing music for a while, and for this year, particularly, I'm looking forward to moving forward. I've been like really quiet for a while when it comes to the music. So I'm trying to get back on the scene. I was working on music. I've been working on new music, and I'm looking forward to like releasing this year. So I have projects that I'll be putting out really soon, and I think the last freestyle I dropped was just to draw people's attention back to what we've been doing, and I mean the response has been amazing. So people should just look out for new and amazing music. Basically, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. For the
Okay.
year. Yeah.
This is very good stuff. And everyone, you heard him. Yeah, and your IG, what's your Instagram handle again? Okay, you say
Yeah, my Instagram handle is at Kojo Trip.
okay.
That's KOJOTRIP. And it's the same for my Twitter and my Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone,
So those are my
you have to go check him out. Very beautiful songs
yeah.
that you have there, So everyone
Yeah.
has
Thank
to.
you guys.
Yeah. So it's very good to have you here today. And definitely, this is not going to be the last interview. We're still going to have a lot more. I really believe that
Yep.
because I see a lot of potential, not just a little bit. I see a lot. And not just me, lots of other people who reposted you, and they also believe, in you a lot. So
Yeah.
definitely from Cryptify, we're going to take everything to the next level. And
Yeah.
it benefits you, it benefits us too. It's not just one.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. Thank you guys for having me. Like,
And,
I look forward to having this conversation with you, and I feel like it has been very warm, and everything. So I
and
look forward to everything that is in store and
yeah,
working with you guys as well. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
definitely.
you very much as well. Thank
Louis.
Okay, I'm ready now. Either we're having that discussion or we can get to the railing now. I really hope my feet don't feel me now. My soul is willing, my body tends to abort like anti-seminar. This year something close to enemy. Don't care about the enemy, it's no malice, but it don't mean he a friend of mine. It's no specific, still don't mean that it's not general. When I do damage, it's not minimized. Eyes peeled, I've been peeping like a cinema. So lately all my thoughts intrusive, feeling real incinerate. So tell that tree stump I said that this is funeral. I can't show up with a fake pump to ball with a professional. Scared to see it's nothing personal. That last stint was an impression now.